Oh my gosh. This is insane.
It is presentation day for our Lance project. This is a full gut job of a primary bathroom for a bachelor. This is also a friend of mine. So presentation days are so much fun. We get to share with them the vision that we have been kind of designing and cooking up for several weeks. This one is extra fun because his entire design is inspired, he's British, his entire design is inspired by West Ham Soccer Club. So we always go all out for our clients, but we're going a little extra for this one because he's also extra. I'm Brett Seidel, the owner and principal designer of Lewis & Rose Interiors, a residential interior design firm located in booming Frisco, Texas. We are so excited to bring you everything from practical design tips and tricks, to fun room reveals, to informative interviews, and of course, a whole lot of really beautiful designs. Like, subscribe, and then comment with your thoughts and questions. We love hearing from you and can't wait to share with you some truly fun and inspiring content. So welcome.
That is like, there's an extra mile and then there's like, then it's like so far that it's not even, how do you even think to do that? Like, it's just genius. All right, I'm gonna record this as well because Okay, so I'm getting my bathroom done and I walk into the meeting and look at this. This is the best service ever. So yeah, Lewis & Rose Interiors. That's who it is. They don't just go the extra mile, they go the extra, like, all of the miles.
So this bathroom, as we walk them through, we go over design boards, is kind of all the finishes, the tile, the hardware, the lighting, all of those.
So for your space, we really envisioned it just being a very sleek and uncommon escape. You mentioned wanting to have somewhere where you could just unwind after a day of work. We're gonna dive into my favorite part of the whole space, is this quartz, and you'll see the sample right here in front of you.
I mean, it's perfect. Yeah. I already love it. I've already made the decision that this is okay. Is that the fastest decision?
That is, I mean, we're on a good roll here. Keep it going.
That light looks amazing.
Oh, the light, yeah.
That looks like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just looked at the light and I was like, wow. You did tell me to vocalize. That was all that was going through my head.
So in this space, the way I envisioned it, I was going for like a modern pub vibe.
Cool.
And so that was one of the items we implemented. And then Brett had the wonderful idea of finding a sign that says balloon. Yes.
That's amazing.
That is also another small business in northern UK. These you can pair with different washlets. So I selected the C5 as our base standard for you. It's their most commonly purchased washlet. Okay. I did source you 2 other ones to look through so you can compare the functions, and I have a chart for you at the end that compares all of that. But for the purpose of the design and the budget, we went with this one for now.
And then we have a 3D walkthrough so really to help the client visualize exactly what we're proposing. Pretty good, huh?
Gosh, that is just, I would say like now there's a mixture of like excitement, but also just like shock and awe of like,
Good.
as in like, that's just, it's insane. Like it's so crazy. And you said this before, and so I didn't want to be like cliche, and you're like, oh, it's so cool when people say like, that doesn't look anything like my space. But that's the first thing that came to my head.
That's what we want
And I
to
was
hear.
like, oh, I'm just like everybody else.
Yeah. Nope, that's what we want to hear.
But it's true. Oh, wow.
After the video walkthrough, we walk them through what's called the elevation. So really the technical stuff, the function of the different bathroom. And then of course at the end, we talk about the big bad B word. We make sure there's never any surprises for anybody. We want to hit their budget exactly where they're at and give them the options if they want to pull back, if they want to add. So we make sure we talk about all of those things at the presentation, and then kind of just end it with what's next steps. We never tell a client for presentation that they have to make decisions today. This is just kind of the fun, collaborative, here's our design kind of day. So the next step after presentation is, in our firm, we do 2 rounds of what's called Zoom edits. And then once those are finished, we put together the final presentation package for them, draw up all the dozens of pages of construction documents, and we begin implementation phase working hand in hand with their contractor.